Hello and welcome to TTV News with some latest events in Tay Ninh province. And now we come into details. The audience, the Committee for Mobilization, Reception and Distribution of the COVID-19 Prevention and Control Fund, directly under the Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee of Tay Ninh province, had just received presents from the Ministry of National Defense in work for Tay Ninh City to assist the residents of Tay Ninh province in the prevention and control of the pandemic.
Major General Lê Hồng Dũng, Deputy Director of the Vietnam People's Army General Department of Logistics, attended and gave present. Mr. Duong Minh Chau, Vice Chairman of the Royal People Committee, was on the Tay Ninh side. The Ministry of Defense offered 20,000 presents totaling 6 billion Vietnam dong in this contribution in order to share some of the hardship faced by the people of Tay Ninh in the challenging scenario of the COVID-19 pandemic. Major General Lê Hồng Dũng, who was delivering presents to the people of Tay Ninh, stressed that the COVID-19 pandemic situation is still complicated, particularly in Ho Chi Minh City and province in the southern region, seriously affecting the economy, society, and people's lives. The present provided today demonstrate the Army compassion and duty to share some of the local problems with the hope that Tay Ninh can rapidly fight the COVID-19 epidemic and return life to a new normal. On behalf of the authority and people of Tay Ninh, Vice Chairman of the People Committee of Tay Ninh Province, Duong Minh Chau, expressed his gratitude for the Ministry of National Defense beautiful gesture and compassion in supporting and local support. As previously said, this is a very timely and practical help for the people of Tay Ninh in their present terrible circumstances. The Provincial People Committee will order the Provincial Fatherland Front Committee to organize this present for those in need as soon as possible.
Ladies and gentlemen, the multidisciplinary inspection team of Duong Minh Chau District, led by Mr. Lê Trung Kiên, Deputy Head of the Economic and Infrastructure Office, just performed an inspection and evaluation of the production restoration plan of companies in the district.
As a result, the delegation applied to inspect and evaluate the plan to restore production and 15 enterprises in the district. The team inspect and evaluate each enterprise production strategy, as well as the execution of steps to avoid and manage the COVID-19 pandemic. Estimate the quick antigen test or PCR test results of all personnel who have been registered to perform 3 on-spot at the enterprise, the accommodation, everyday living condition, and environmental sanitary conditions of the enterprise. The job of assuring the safety of fire prevention and rescue, as well as checking that workers are ready to follow 1 rule, 2 location, and epidemic prevention and control at their place of residence. Furthermore, estimate the formation of the Enterprise Epidemic Control Committee and the Community COVID-19 Monitoring Team at each workshop and production department. As a result, the delegation advised business to properly create their production recovery plan while adhering to COVID-19 prevention and control methods. Due to the impact of the COVID-19 outbreak, the transaction activities of the Duong Minh Chau District Social Policy Bank in communes and towns have been halted since July 15. However, now that the epidemic risk in the region has been mostly controlled, the Social Policy Bank transaction activities in communes and towns throughout the district have been reopened. Duong Minh Chau District Social Policy Bank has created a strategy to prevent and control the COVID-19 pandemic in the organization of transaction activities in the commune in order to continue to supporting the prevention and control of the COVID-19 epidemic at transaction points. All clients who come to transact at transaction points must rigorously adhere to medical declaration, scan QR codes on cell phone, monitor body temperature, disinfect, wear mask, and keep a safe distance. Protective clothing, glove masks, anti-problem glasses, and a group barrier between teller and banker are all provided by the bank employees. Currently, Duong Minh Chau District Social Policy Bank remain committed to implement the dual goal of ensuring epidemic safety while also contributing to social security work in the community, by timely disbursing capital to policy beneficiaries.
Goyao District has completed capital construction investment volume estimated at 46% of the plan in the first 9 months of 2021. The fact that localities have been required to implement social distancing in accordance with the Prime Minister Directive No. 16 has also been the most significant issue impeding the pace of basic construction of localities during the last 2 months.
To speed investment planning, the Goya District People Committee entrusted Special Alliance to collaborate with the District Project Management Board and the People Committees of Commune and Town. The 2021 Capital Construction Investment document were authorized on time. Goya District have finished and split into operation 71 of the totally 141 new construction projects that have been executed. However, the anticipated amount of capital basic construction in Goya District for the first 9 months of 2021 is just 139 billion Vietnam dong, or 46% of the planned year. The District People Committee reinforces the approval of the settlement, early finalization of the completed basic construction works in the last 3 months of the year. Simultaneously, celebrate the disbursement of capital building investment in accordance with the province commitment, ensuring that the rate of obligatory payout reaches 75% by the end of the third quarter. Trang Bang now has the greatest number of FO cases of COVID-19 in the province. The COVID-19 Prevention and Control Steering Committee in Trang Bang closely instructed communes and work to undertake epidemic prevention and control measures in the region, distancing the households in the east where FO emerges, based on illness level to prevent the disease from spreading. Taking care of patients who have been healed and discharged from the hospital but are unable to return home because their residents are in an area that has been blocked off due to the COVID-19 outbreak. Those who have been healed and released from the hospital are primarily employees of firms in the district industrial zone. They are unable to return home since the residence is located in unblocked area because of the COVID-19 outbreak, so they have been arranged to temporarily stay at schools in the An Tân, Lộc Hưng, and Gia Lộc Ward. Mr. Hà Minh Chau, Vice Chairman of the People Committee of Trang Bang arrived on September 15, 2021, to supervise and direct the People Committee of An Tân Ward in the implementation of anti-epidemic and social security measures. Trang Bang People Committee has continued to export 2 tons of rice and 20 processes of cooking oils in order to provide daily meals for the people. In addition, sponsors are being mobilized to supply meal, veggies, and fruit to those people.
The audience in September, Goyao District has received an additional 15,000 doses of varicella vaccines. From September 17 to 19, Goyao District is deploying vaccines for some groups of particular subjects, with a priority given to individuals at high risk from coronavirus due to contacting with numerous people, such as small traders, drivers, shippers, and some other groups of subjects.
Goya District Medical Center organized vaccination at 3 mobile points on September 17, such as at Bao Dom Primary School in Bao Dom Commune, Goya Town District Culture, Sport and Radio Center, and the third at Phước Dom Industrial. There are also 9 permanent injection sites in communal and municipal health stations. Because the feature of their occupation need regular interaction with other people, Goya District prioritized injection for groups of subjects. In this round of vaccination, many rice shippers or small traders have been vaccinated this time. Many service companies in the region have reopened in accordance with the local epidemic prevention and control situation, and workers and company owners all anticipate to get vaccinated to decrease the danger of illness affecting themselves and the community. I was a driver and transporting around Goyao. I've been tested for a few days, but I haven't been vaccinated. And with vaccination, I'm more comfortable going out and having better interaction. I got a message at 6 a.m. this morning arranging for me to get vaccination. Customers frequently inquire if I have been vaccinated. I also need to be vaccinated soon for job. Interaction with the deliveries to customer. Any vaccination will suffice. I go to meet customer directly. People frequently ask if I had any vaccination. I have to keep at least 2 meters away and cases the reluctance. But I rarely go out and just communicate by phone. And the delivery party has to test every day 3 days. Waiting for the first shot, I received a message that I was going and the vaccination had been evaluated by the state. Vaccination are beneficial. It's not it. Most of the people who were invited to be vaccinated came fully vaccinated, followed the instructions of the medical staff, and did not choose the vaccine. Today, we vaccinate 3,000 personnel. It should be noted that the medical force is quieting because both operating screening tests and vaccination are required with the assistance of numerous facilities. We must attempt to inject on 3,000 doses today, and the aim is to inject 20,000 doses of vaccine for workers by September 19. In general, medical personnel must do all possible to finish the work by September 19. Goya District gave 5,000 doses for workers in Phước Đồng Industrial Park and 2,000 doses for workers in companies outside the industrial zones in this vaccination. Many businesses state that they have satisfied the reduction requirements straight on the spot and were only waiting for personnel to return to the plant so that the firm could organize reduction as quickly as possible.
That's all for today, TTV News. Thanks for watching and see you next time.